Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Take your talents to the rec, because all games played will be worth double XP. And in the city, it's the Chips Ahoy weekend bonus. Play and win for a chance to receive a 1 million VC bonus. That's it for me. And if you see Team 2K TV out there, say hello, because we're hitting every event this season and we're picking up wins.
Welcome, and David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Red is out there with Wiggins, and it's Wiseman in at the 5. And for Charlotte, out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Bridges out there with Harrell, and it's Ball in at the point. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance. And coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing. But leave no doubt, the three-pointer is here to stay.
Pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Over Wiggins. And that one goes long. And it's the Warriors' ball. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now, here's Poole. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Outside Curry. Over Rozier. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared. And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Outside Curry. Poole, the pass to Red Hot. Golden State moving it around. Hayward against Wiggins. Down low, Red Hot, and it's good, 2 points. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts play. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
You can do so much with Hayward offensively because he's versatile. He's good off the bounce, and he can catch and shoot as well.
Here's Red Hot. Tries again, and the layup is good. Red Hot's got his second basket of the game. And lots of buzz surrounding this recent announcement. MP locking up a partnership with Kia.
Kia and the NBA have an extensive working relationship. I mean, to get MP on board is a huge move for everybody involved.
Here's Poole, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Here's Curry. Ball with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Rozier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically great, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now you have got to honor that outside shot.
Well, a lot of people were nervous about Rozier's contract. Signed for big money with the Hornets, but he has more than earned it.
You know, at the time, a lot of fans thought it was too much for him, Greg, but to Rozier's credit, he's improved since he inked that deal, and now it's looking like a cap-friendly contract.
Curry finds Thompson. Curry with it. Pass to Red Hot. Curry is inside, and he makes good on the layup. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Outside Thomas. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kuminga the pass to Red Hot. Outside Curry. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by one. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
McDaniels checked in for Terry Rozier. Both free throws good from Red Hot. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thomas passes to Washington. And here is McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Payton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Left side, Ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the lob to Bridges. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Red Hatter's out there with Iguodala. Then there's James Wiseman. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Poole in at the 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's Rozier after the made shot from Red Hot. Rozier kicks to Bridges, and he comes up with the deuce.
And Rozier is seeing the floor that well, makes everything easier for him and his team.
Wiggins outside. And good that time. Wiggins has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rozier against Wiggins. Rozier the pass to Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. Iguodala outside, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Wiseman with the bucket. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Harrell slams it in.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Pass to Red Hot. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. The three from Poole. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Bridges kicks the ball. The pass to Rozier. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Red Hot has really been making it happen, guys.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And Harrell's in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Curry can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Hayward, and Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time. This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. Yeah, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. There's Red Hot. He's got 10. And he lays it straight in. Red Hot's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. So an almost entirely new group. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Rozier.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
Now here's Payton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Ball. Comes up empty down low. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Jordan Poole is out there with Payton. Then there's Red Hot. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Wiseman. Now, here's Poole. He's defended by Harrell.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Rozier looking around. Passes to Harrell. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship. It's just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's Wiggins. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Payton passes to Red. Ball against Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. It's tipped. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ball up top, covered by Payton. Washington, that's good.
Silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Payton against Ball. Here's the pass to Wiggins. Now Wiseman to the inside. Red Hot up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Got a piece of it. Rozier the pass to Ball. A 3 ball. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Ball.
We have seen this movie before, folks. Rozier stepping up big time in the clutch.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Red Hot.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for P.J. Washington. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Wiggins outside. Pass to Red. Now here's Rozier. Not a lot of room.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
There's Red Hot, defended by Bridges. Pass to Poole. To the paint. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. The shot's good from Red Hot. 20 points for Red Hot.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins with some nice D. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 or 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Trying to employ physical defense against Wiggins, but this young man powers right through it. Very impressive.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 7. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thanks, David. And so they foul intentionally. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And the call will be against Red Hot. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Hayward. He takes it in. Here's Bridges. Harrell trying to free himself up. Bridges misses. Curry passes to Poole. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup. Red Hot's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry, or
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Eras, you know you make